is Kina Knisley with Team K Squared of Keller Williams, and this is Real Talk About Real Estate. And today I have Sharon Ebanks from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I'm kind of partial to Tennessee because I did graduate from college there. But Sharon, thank you for being with us today. How are you?
Sinto muito, me perdoe, eu te amo, sou grato.
Thank you for having me. And I'm so excited to be talking about Knoxville to you because I know it has a very special place in your heart. I know it does. So we're not fully into spring yet here in Knoxville. We're tiptoeing into it, but it's been delightful, really. You know, it's nice and sunny outside and the temperatures are warm, so it makes my heart very happy.
Yes. So how's your market in Knoxville right now?
Well, our Knoxville market really has been, I mean, it's really been booming, right? Ever since the pandemic, you know, as we all know, most every market started to just really augment, right? And Knoxville was no exception because for us, it's very appealing for folks who live in other states to come here because for one, we have no income tax, no state income tax. So huge savings for everyone, but particularly for retirees, where that's a huge saving. Our cost of the homes are much lower than many of the other states that we've had such an influx of folks coming from. So it's been all around a very desirable market.
So yeah. So how
Very
are
much so.
property taxes? Are they?
So our property taxes are among the lowest in the country, really. So for example, I'm closing a property day after tomorrow. Yes, Friday. And that is a 2,700 square feet home, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a bonus room, just to give you perspective. It's 539.9 in more desirable neighborhoods in all of Knoxville. And the property tax on that particular home is going to be 1,217.
Oh, that's a year,
Annually.
guys. So
That's a year. That's not monthly.
Yeah, that's great. That's just a little over $100
That's
a month for
it,
property tax.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's you know, things like that makes it very desirable, particularly for folks from other states. You know, I have clients where they're paying $10,000 per year in home insurance.
If you have a house in Florida, it's $10K a
Yes.
year.
Yes.
So now what's bringing buyers to Knoxville? What is their industry, tech? What's there?
Well, we do have actually we have a very solid economy for one, and our economy is bolstered by manufacturing, healthcare, technology. Not far outside of Knoxville in Oak Ridge, which is just a sister city to us, is the Oak Ridge National Laboratory, right? So they do lots of international studies on all matter of things. Scientific. They are doing various studies for, you know, nuclear reactors. So this is the sort of thing that happens there. Quantum physics, you know, this sort of thing happens there. And it's just a city sister to Knoxville. So we have the science, we have technology, manufacturing, and just sort of very typically speaking, fiscally conservative governance in terms of our taxes and the such. So it makes for a very solid economy overall.
Now, what are some special places? We did talk about some restaurants I love in Knoxville, but what are some special
a little behind the scenes? So I grew up, and I don't think I've ever told you this. I actually grew up in New Orleans, and I say this to say that I am a eater. I believe in eating. I've never seen a dish that I did not want to try. So eating is very important to me. And one of my favorite restaurants in town is J.C. Holdaway. As a matter of fact, the chef there, he was a chef at Blackberry, which, as we know, is a Michelin-rated, highly rated resort here at the base of the mountains in Wallen, Blackberry Farms. And he was priorly a chef there until he opened his own place. And as a matter of fact, he was the first, I believe, yes, he was the first Tennessee chef that was nominated for a James Beard Award. So it's pretty important stuff. And his restaurant is absolutely divine. That's probably my favorite restaurant and where I go for special occasions or not so special occasions.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a
That's my favorite
cozy.
one. Yes.
So you got a bed today? Yes.
Exactly. Let's
No.
just go.
So there is a place we talked about, Market Square. Is that correct? That does have a
Yeah.
yeah. Tell us about Market Square.
Yeah.
I go there to eat.
Yes, very much so. So Market Square, it's sort of the nexus really of what happens downtown Knoxville happens in Market Square, and this sort of parallel street called Gay Street. And Market Square is our pedestrian plaza. It's a historic plaza because from the very early times it was built to be our farmers market here in Knoxville. And even now we still have a farmers market, a very thriving farmers market that happens there on the weekends, late spring until fall. So that'll be starting up pretty soon. And Market Square has, as I said, it's all pedestrian. It has lots of restaurants, boutiques, a beautiful sort of a stage where we have live performances. There's Shakespeare in the Park. We have free concerts. The symphony performs there. The jazz
Yeah.
club performs there. So it's a very much Knoxville is really we like to call it it's an adventurous sort of artistic kind of little town, There's some that's what we like to think about it because we've got lots of outdoor adventures and lots of art. So it's
We
yes,
have a
Market
great
Square is
zoo. I've been to the zoo with
yes,
the
yes,
grandkids.
we have a nice zoo also, very much so.
Yeah.
And one thing that's probably changed since you've been here, as part of Knoxville, we also have, and this is probably within 10 minutes of downtown, perhaps 15 minutes of downtown. We have what we call our urban wilderness. And literally, it's something like 1,000 something miles of wilderness just right here across the bridge in South Knoxville.
I've
We
not
have
been
a
there.
wildlife preserve and hiking and biking trails and areas where one can rent kayaks and just sort of, play on the water also. And it's all just minutes from downtown.
Wow. So
So
now
everything is very condensed here. Everything's
your
very close.
area, because I do we fly into Knoxville Airport, Knoxville Airport, very efficient. But then we do fly into Knoxville to go to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, which is another market you can serve. Um,
Yeah.
Cabins, vacation rentals, and just a fun little area. So how is that market going right now? I know those cabins have gone up, up, up. Kills me. I wish I
Oh
would
my
have bought one 10 years
goodness.
ago. Uh,
Yes, absolutely.
yeah, because we've been going for
Absolutely.
years and I didn't buy one. And I did. But so tell me about
So
that market.
So the Smoky Mountains, right? Probably so from downtown Knoxville, we're talking the Smoky Mountains are probably 35 minutes, maybe 45. So super convenient also. And they have been, and I'm sorry, I didn't turn my phone off, realtor call. They have been for the last several years within the top five in the country. It ranks within the top five in the countries consistently for return on investments for SDRs. The
Our
primary
best
are
one.
the cabins that you see. Yes, those sort of mountain chalets with the beautiful mountain views, and that's a very, very desirable market. We have lots of locals that invest. We have lots of Americans, but we have also quite a bit of foreign investors also, believe it or not. They both invest or they use it for their secondary homes also.
Yeah, I mean, it's Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, there's Dollywood. We talked about how we've been taking our kids there for 30 some years. We don't look that old though.
Can't believe that we're not young. Oh my
I
goodness. And
know Dollywood is amazing. It was actually what 2023, I think, the best amusement park in the nation.
oh
Sounds
yes,
hokey, I
yes.
know Dollywood, but it is on point for major roller coasters. They must have 9 big roller coasters by
Oh
now.
my gosh. I don't even remember how many they have. I mean,
Yeah, they,
Dolly, of course, it's owned by Dolly Parton, that
yeah.
Dolly Parton. And she's generally regarded, at least in Tennessee, as, as just the queen. That's what we
Oh
call
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Just the queen.
Her
And
community support, that book program she does, I just love what she does.
she gives and gives so much to the community, both the state and also, but particularly focusing on Sevierville, which is where she was actually born. And I mean, with education is really her primary focus, but so many other charities that she heads and supports. Just a wonderful lady.
Yeah.
And she's built an amazing empire up there.
Yeah. So what else would you like to tell us about Knoxville?
Well, goodness gracious. As I said, here we are. Another thing that makes us very desirable, also, I forgot to mention that before, is because of our location. So, yes, we're in the south, obviously, but we're not terribly far south. So it's not a difficult drive to get to really anywhere if you wanted to drive, right?
Because
So
you're
it's
close
sort
to
of like,
Nashville, if you want to go do a little staycation overnight and enjoy some music on Music Row there, it's awesome.
yes.
So
And a lot of us do that. We'll just go for maybe just a day or 2 days to Nashville. So from here, so I like to put it this way, from my house to my girlfriend's house, my best friend, she lives in Nashville, and it's 3 hours. From my house to her house, it's 3 hours,
yeah.
which
So
is
that's
not bad at
amazing.
all. So it makes Nashville very accessible if we want to go there for concerts or the football games, the NFL games. Sometimes we go for those also. But it's also close to Atlanta, which is also another sort of very big entertaining hub in the South. And very close also to Asheville, which of course, is rebuilding now after Helene. But Asheville is only, it's an hour drive from
So
my house. So I, we go fairly often just for the day, maybe go up in the morning and come back that afternoon after having dinner. So it's just very easy to access most
which makes it
everywhere, really,
why
truly.
Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg is such a great place to invest because it's so drivable we get visitors from Georgia, from, just they come in from all the surrounding states to book the cabin.
Mhm.
It is, if you're thinking of
Absolutely.
investing, give Sharon a call because
It's a good place to do it. It's a
it
good
is.
place
I'm
to
going to
do
tell you
it.
that's our best performer is the
Is it
cabin.
really?
And we bought at the height of the market, unfortunately, but we're still performing. Um,
Well, then obviously it was a fine and a sound investment then.
yeah,
Because if
yeah.
you're
So
still producing and bought at the height of the market,
yeah. So if
mm,
you are interested in investing, I'm sure she can get the financials. And it's not crazy expensive for just your normal little 3-2 cabin.
exactly. And it depends, right, on what a person wants, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh,
we
there's
have,
homes up there. Some of those cabins, I've seen them 1.5, 1.6, 11 bedrooms, but
oh
that's
yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
And now, even since you purchased yours, we have lots of developers now that are building very sort of modern chalet style, which is very interesting to me from seeing those, wooden chalets, with the natural color for all those years. And now they have these very modern black chalets, sort of a
Yeah, I've
Scandinavian
seen those.
mountain
I still
rustic.
love my wood floors and my little cabin looking walls. I mean, it is a cabin looking wall because it's the same on the outside, right? It's a log. But yes, but this has been wonderful. I love learning more
This has
about
been
the
so much
Knoxville.
fun. Yes.
Yes, I love learning about your market, and I can't wait till we're there and we can visit with each other in person. We're
Oh
doing
my
a
gosh.
mastermind in Pigeon Forge.
We're called,
So,
what did we decide it was going to be? The Mountain
yeah,
Mastermind?
we're doing a mountain mastermind.
Yeah, we're
So
doing a Mountain Mastermind.
we actually go once a year for a concert called Monsters on the Mountain. It's all these 80s
Yes,
bands. That's why we go. Now it's every other year. Um,
yes. I'm
and
familiar with
so
it.
if you're into 80s hair bands, there is a concert there. It's very out of place for the area. You have all these, black t-shirts, and everybody's my age or older, and there's some hard rockers. But yeah, it doesn't
But
really
that,
fit.
but
But
but that's also another reason why people end up moving here from other states and other countries. I, Tennessee is a very welcoming place, really and truly. It's a very friendly and neighborly sort of place. And
different kinds
I
of
mean,
people
I
as
have
well.
clients that have moved from all over the country. And when I speak with them to this day, there's not a single time that I speak to any of my past clients that came from New York, that came from Chicago, that came from Michigan, you name it. And they're, oh, this is just the best place ever. I mean, they're just so happy to be here because, the folks are just very welcoming and very, very neighborly and they're just very happy to see you. If you're happy to see them, they're happy to see you.
All right. Well, thank you so much. This has been Kina Knisley in Honolulu with Sharon Ebanks in Knoxville. So if you have anybody looking to buy or sell or invest in Knoxville, just reach out to us. We can get you connected. And thank you so much, Sharon. This has been great.
Thank you for having me. I
Yes.
love it.
All right. See you.